Harry sat in the worn-out chair at the shelter's reception area, clutching his cane tightly in one hand while nervously tapping the other on his knee. 3 long months had passed since he had last seen Bailey and Blaze, his faithful companions who had been his solace through many lonely nights. After a severe heart attack had landed him in the hospital for weeks, Harry's only comfort had been the thought of returning home to his beloved dogs. Yet, fate had dealt him a cruel blow. Due to his prolonged absence, Bailey and Blaze had been brought to the shelter for care and adoption. Now, as he sat waiting for the shelter staff to bring them out, Harry couldn't help but feel a surge of anxiety. His fixed income barely covered his medical bills, let alone the unexpected expense of reclaiming his pets. According to the shelter's policy, he needed to pay $250 to take them back, a sum he simply didn't have. When the shelter manager finally approached him with Bailey's leash in one hand and Blaze's in the other, Harry's heart sank. "I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson," the manager said gently, "but by law, we can't release Bailey and Blaze without the fee being paid." Tears welled up in Harry's eyes as he nodded silently, feeling the weight of despair settling over him. He had fought so hard to recover, dreaming of the day he could hold his dogs close again. Now, that dream seemed shattered. Defeated, Harry left the shelter that day, his footsteps heavy with sorrow. But the next morning, he returned, determined to find a way. As he walked through the doors, the shelter staff greeted him with solemn faces, understanding the depth of his love for Bailey and Blaze. To Harry's surprise, the manager approached him with a different expression. "Mr. Johnson, we've been touched by your dedication to Bailey and Blaze," she said softly. "We've decided to help raise the money needed to bring them home." Harry's eyes widened in disbelief as the shelter employees explained how they had rallied together, pooling their own money and reaching out to the community for donations. Miraculously, they had raised enough to cover the $250 fee and even had some left over to buy food and toys for Bailey and Blaze. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Harry watched in awe as the shelter manager handed him the leashes. "Go on, Mr. Johnson," she said kindly. "They're waiting for you." If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.